Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this tutorial I'm gonna go over how you can turn a website into a native mobile app for your iOS or Android devices. Now, I got a lot of responses on the reels I made on Instagram where I kind of made a 30-second reel going over really quick how to do this, but I want to create a YouTube video to kind of go step by step in more detail on how you can do this yourself using Bravo and Figma. And if you folks are looking to see a bunch of quick tips as far as design or creating things in Bravo, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna put my username right here. Give me a follow. I make a bunch of reels and posts around those types of content, so you can always check me out there. I'm always posting on that daily. Before I get into the tutorial and show you how to create the Figma files and use Bravo to turn your website into a mobile app, I'm going to go over kind of the reason why I feel like you may want to do this. And one of the big reasons why I feel a lot of companies or brands may want to do this is for two words: push notifications. But push notifications are those pop-ups or that drop down that comes from the top of your mobile device from your different apps, normally notifying you if you set up an alert, or it's the app itself telling you, hey, there's a promotion or something's going on, and trying to get you back into the app itself. So it's a very powerful tool, and I feel like a lot of businesses, brands, maybe even e-commerce or people who write blogs and want to make apps, it's a powerful tool because you can send out these notifications to your users or whoever has your app downloaded, and you entice them to kind of come back into the app and look at your content. Now, some other ways people would do this without push notifications if you didn't have an app, you might post something on social media, you may send out a few emails saying, this is going on, check it out. But it's an extra step because I have to view the social media, I have to view the email, and I have to navigate or want to navigate back into the app. Now, when we go through the tutorial, this is assuming you have a mobile responsive website and a website already. I'm not going to go over how to make a website. I'm assuming you have a website and you just want to change or create a native app. And if you folks like the idea of turning your websites into mobile apps, give this video a like, hit that subscribe button. And before we get started, we're going to jump into Figma to set up our template. Alright, so we're going to jump into Figma first. And what we're going to do is we're going to create the Figma file needed in order to display our website in our mobile app. So I actually have the Figma file already set here, and I'll add a link to the description of this video if you folks want to duplicate this one right here. But I'm just going to go over exactly what we have, that way I don't need to recreate everything. So I have two screens. The one on the left here is going to be our intro screen, and when we enable push notifications, we're going to need an intro screen because we need to make sure that we give the prompt to actually enable the notifications on whoever is using on the user's device. Now, on top of that, in that intro screen, again, we have to have our button down here, which is going to enable push notifications. Basically, it's going to bring their mobile device prompt up, and then they have to allow notifications on this app. If not, they can hit not now, but they won't receive the push notifications. And then on here, it's just some text and image, but the main one right here is this push notification button. So if I open up the frame here, and you can see everything in here is encased in a container, but right here, this grouping right here for my button, I have notification. And if I open it up, and I'm gonna scroll through right here, you're gonna see that we have to add a tag, and that tag is the action with the enable notifications tag. So the action enable notifications, that's the tag we need to make sure we put on the button that we want to have the user enable the notifications. So that's that first intro screen, which is for the push notifications. Second screen here, this is going to be basically our whole app right here, and all this app is really a web view tag from Figma. from Bravo, sorry. Now, what the web view tag does is whatever URL we put in for the web view tag is going to be displayed in this rectangle right here. Now, if I open up, so what I also did, just a side note, is up top over here, you'll see there's a white rectangle. This is a spacer that I made. It's about 24 pixels in height. The reason I made that spacer was if you have an iPhone, which I test a lot of my Bravo apps on, this is so it pushes it down past the notch on the phone. So I made that container there, and then I made the remainder of the screen my other container, which in there is going to have a rectangle. Now for the web view, it does need to be a rectangle and not a frame. So make sure you have a frame for the container, but within that container you create a rectangle, and we're going to add this component tag right here. So component web view, and after that web view you're going to put in the URL of your website. Now in this case here I'm using Allbirds, which is like a shoe and clothing company, just as an example, but you will put your URL for your website within that. So again, components, web view, your URL. And that's for the rectangle, and then we have the two other containers. So when it comes to the Figma file, that's pretty much it. We just need one screen with an that enables the push notifications, and then on our main screen we're just gonna have a container that has the web view component and rectangle within it. Now if we jump into Bravo, and you go ahead and import that Figma file to Bravo. Now we're gonna test this in the Bravo Vision app. Now if you go to Bravo's documentations on setting up notifications for an actual app to publish, there are a few more steps you're gonna have to take. But because we're just testing this out in the Bravo Vision app, we don't need to set up all the notification stuff, but we can run a few tests. So when you go into your projects and you come to your project we just imported, you'll notice this notifications tab here. Now if you go into that notifications tab, this is where you can send out your push notifications to your users of the app. Now this is only going to be sent to people who have notifications enabled. If they didn't allow it, they're not going to receive these. But what we can put in here, for example, let's take a look at the, let's add a title. We'll do testing push notifications, and then let's say message, we'll just say, hey, this is a test. And when we hit send Bravo Vision test, again, we're testing it in Bravo Vision. We're gonna hit that. Now if you get this message up here, something went wrong, just do it one more time. There are no users online to receive the notification. This is because we have no one on this app that has push notifications enabled. We didn't open up this app yet in Bravo Vision, and we didn't accept or allow notifications ourselves. So we'll actually right now go into the Bravo Vision app. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead, open up my website app here. Now once I have this open, I'm gonna have to enable push notifications. So because I already have this enabled for my Bravo Vision app, it's not going to show here. But when you do press it, you'll be prompted with the normal prompt you normally get if you allow or don't allow notifications. So once I close out that window, you can see right here we have our website turned into an app. And if I go back to the computer real quick, again, I have this is a push notification, and I'm gonna write, hey, this is a test. And now when I hit send Bravo Vision test, you'll see right here notification is sent and it will be delivered shortly. Now, it may not appear right away in your mobile device. It may take a couple minutes or so, but you'll notice you'll get a drop down. It is going to be a notification from Bravo Vision, not from like the app that you created, just because we're just prototyping the app through Bravo's Vision app. Now, it may take a couple minutes, but I'll cut to a video once I receive that same notification on my phone. Alright, and there you go. This right here, you can see this is a push notification. It says, hey, this is a test. And it's a notification from, again, the Bravo Vision app. So that's how you can use push notifications, and you can use it to your advantage. If you have an e-commerce store, maybe like this, you can say, hey, we have a sale coming up, or you can invite or entice people to come back into the app and shop your products. And there we go. Really easy. We changed our website into a mobile app with just a few steps using Figma and Bravo. Again, if you folks enjoyed this video and found it super helpful, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button to help this video out. And until next time, see ya.